Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Log execute.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we took on the Fuchsia City Gym and won handily after training up Zatara, who evolved into an Alakazam, and Maverick evolved into Blastoise. In today's episode, we're back in Saffron City because we're going to be storming this building right here, Silph. This guard that's right next to me from Team Rocket would be standing where I'm standing if you did not yet clear out the Pokemon Tower, so you can't do this until after you do that, so let's go in. Now this is going to take up the majority of the episode, at least I believe so, either that or all of it. This place is pretty big. There's nothing to do on the first floor, and I do have to admit I did look up a few things because I know that this place can be a bit confusing with what you have to do. So we're going to go up to the 5th floor to start out. I'm going to try and do everything in here, get every item, get every possible thing. Any children here? Okay, why are you fighting me? You're not a Team Rocket grunt. You're a juggler. What, did they hire you as a mercenary to take me on? Oh, whatever, I can easily deal with you. Because I have Shadow Ball. I did do a little grinding since the last episode, just to get everyone a bit closer to what I intend to have for the 6th gym, because we're getting close to the level cap, and after we do this, the 6th gym will officially be opened up because it's currently being blocked by a Team Rocket grunt. But after that, we'll be basically going straight in to fight the 6th gym so that we can raise our level cap and move on. Okay, so there's nothing here. I'm able to run indoors because I upgraded. I forgot you can't get through to the certain thing that you need to make it your way through here. So we need to find a teleport pad to get us through to another spot on this floor, because that's the only way we're going to be able to get through, because they wisely made it so that you can't just make this guy move too far up. Okay. Well, that shoots one of my plan. Okay, well, let's see if we can find, not you. Gonna have to check out, or maybe that was the way to do it. Okay, let's go back up. The main gimmick is all these warp pads that will allow you to change floors at random. Well, not at random, they're connected to one specific spot each. It's going to be a lot of trainer battles in here, so be prepared for that. I'm mainly going to be focusing on just getting through this as quickly as possible, because I don't want to spend all day here. This place can get very confusing, but I do know where I have to go. I just need to find the one item that can open up the path to move forward. Let's send in Avdol. I know that I just want to make sure that I'm not wasting too many EVs that are not useful for Param, because she's more of a physical attacker. Special attacking EVs that you would get from these Magnetites and Magnetons aren't going to help her out all that much. Probably use a little defense on Zatara. I'm not going for perfect EVs because I don't think I can really manage that, but I'm going to try and do it as best I can. Let's just get through this. Hopefully I won't run into too many of these moves, because I am a bit over leveled for them. Let's go, come on. I'm just gonna use Psychic because even though this thing is 13 levels below me, you never know with evolved Pokemon. Let's hopefully, yep, there we go, level up. Zatara is getting awfully close to the level cap, so I will have to hold off a little with him, but should be fine. If I remember correct. Okay, if we step on this pad, it'll warp us here, and we can just walk off of it to the other side. And here we go, the card key. You need this to be able to navigate this place. So, sorry, I don't know why I was doing all that running for no reason. But we'll just go and take care of this guy, and then we'll try and open up every door that we can in this place, going from top to bottom, and then opening the way to the next area. Let's make use of Fake Out, because that's the only turning this move is going to be able to be used. And then Strength to really knock it to him. Okay, that timid nature is probably going to end up biting me in the butt, but at least I've got the bulk and power to be able to take a few hits. I also have to factor in that that was also Intimidate, so lowering my attack even more. But not too bad. Okay, only one Pokemon, so that was quick. I did give the both leftovers to Param and Maverick because they're the bulkiest Pokemon that I've got, so they're likely going to be the most helpful. Okay, TMO1 Focus Punch, not really all that great. You need a turn of setup to do a 150 power fighting type move. Personally, you could just do 2 Brick Breaks and get the same results. Protein, that's going to come in handy later. Either as Sulling Fire or something else. Let's see, there's someone in here. Okay, so it's just... We're gonna go up to the top floor and then work our way down. You don't have to open any doors on the first floor, so that's fine. But we're gonna go up to the 11th floor. See what we can find. Zinc, I forget what that does. I think that's special defense, but don't quote me. That was the only thing that we can reach from there, so down to the 10th floor. Open this with a card key. And let's go here. Okay, no. There is at least one NPC in here that you can talk to get a that is a move tutor who will teach one Pokemon Thunder Wave once per playthrough, and that can be useful. I won't be using it because Darwin will eventually learn Thunder Wave on his own, though it'll be in a bit. Let's go with Strength. I know that this is probably a bad choice since Machoke is a bit bulkier, but oh well, Param is proving her worth. Probably gonna switch around because there is 2 boss fights in here that I'm gonna have to do. Carlos, I believe that's Speed, Rare Candy. You want to make sure that you have all those rare candies. I did get the rare candy in the Warden's house off screen, and the one that I said was on Cycling Road. That we can now go down to the 9th floor. Let's see, open these up. Yep, no, there's nobody else here, I don't think. Oh, crap. Well, I have to fight this guy to get to this door. One of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Okay, well, 3 Pokemon, not too bad. And I can get some speed on him. That is pretty good. Let's do Fake Out. Like I said, only going to be useful the first turn. Oh, right, forgot. Golbatta's Inner Focus prevents flinching. So, probably should have just gone with Strength, but oh well. Can easily deal with this guy, not too much of an issue. Let's see here. This episode might be a bit longer simply because there is just so much of this area to go through, but now that I have the card key, I remember where I have to go to head straight to the boss fights, but gonna hold off and try and get every item that's in here. I remember as a kid, this place used to turn me around because I never remembered where I had to go, so I was always stuck looking for the card key, and then after that, trying to figure out, okay, which teleport pad will take me straight to where I need to go, because I frankly over-leveled my Pokemon back in those days. But now it's just simple for me to get through here. I did have to remind myself, though, where exactly the specific teleport pad was, because I'm not all that great at remembering. But, alright. That woman will heal you. This is the 9th floor, if I remember correctly. Okay, that. Let's see. You know what, I might as well see what over there. Probably should have stepped down when space. Oh well. Hopefully this guy doesn't have too many Pokemon. Again, 3. You'd think for an evil organization you would give your guys more than 3 Pokemon just to tire out anyone that you challenge. But I suppose Giovanni went for the cheap strategy. Even though he has plenty of Pokemon that he could have given to them. Much better than what he has been giving to them. Let's just keep pairing them. I know that fighting type is strong against her, but I don't think that we'll have any issue. It's in the shop. It's first stage versus something that's technically fully evolved. Let's just keep going. I'll probably switch out Param for something else, probably put Charlie up front, just so that she can get some experience, because Charlie's actually a bashful nature, which means that she doesn't have any stat that gets buffed or debuffed from just being her, which is good in a way, but okay, so there was nothing there. But yeah, pretty solid. I don't know if I'll keep her on because I have used Dodrio a lot, and there is one flying type that I would be interested to use that I haven't really used before because I've never had much reason to with the level that it comes in at, but I think I will make use of it. Let's see, though. Just gonna go past you. Card key. Don't think... No, you're not the NPC. Okay, well, if this was the 8th floor, go down now. 7th. Open the door. We were here earlier. Oh, TMO8 bulk up. That's actually a pretty good move. Buffs both attack and defense. Can be pretty useful. Let's see. I can never remember if all these scientists are technically working with Team Rocket, so I try to avoid them as much as possible. maybe one of these guys down here is the NPC that'll teach Thunder Wave. There are two NPCs that you want to talk to in here. One that's rather obvious that we'll get to later, but this one in particular, but the other is the Thunder Wave move tutor that you definitely want to know of, because you can come back for her later and get the move from her any other time. But knowing where she is and keeping a mental note of that is probably better than... Well, I guess you could always look it up, but I just want to make mental note of it in case I ever do need to come get Thunder Wave from her. Anyway, Charlie's pulling some weight for this. Granted, these grunts have Pokemon that are far weaker than us. Probably could have trained against them to repair, but I decided to do some EV training. Not that these guys aren't getting good EVs, considering they're using all speed EVs and attack EVs, but not every one of my Pokemon is a physical sweeper or physical attacker or just needs speed. I suppose one that I can talk about is that it's after this that I think that if you can get past this, the game becomes so much easier. Okay. Like this boss rush that we technically have between the 6th gym leader, obviously Giovanni since he's here, but then a certain someone else that's also here that begs the question of why are you getting involved here? Okay, we're on the 6th floor now. Don't want to go that way. 2 Pokeballs here that I can grab. HP up, that's good. Getting a lot of vitamins, actually. And the next special, I can sell that. Not sure I'm going to use all these vitamins. They're pretty useful, all things considered, but... Okay, so... those guys... I don't think those are the NPC that I'm looking for, but oh well. Been here, already cleared that out. And go to the 4th floor and see if we can find something. Okay. TM41 Torment, not all that great a move, but okay, I got it. Just move on. Careful there. I think that scientist will also battle you, not sure why. But okay. And go out of his line of sight so that we don't have to battle him. Open this door. And 3 more items for our taking. A full heal, that'll be useful later. Max Revive, selling fodder for me because this is a Nuzlocke. An escape rope, that'll be useful for when we're done with this area. Let's see. You there. Okay, you're just hiding, not the NPC I wanted. I'll probably look up the NPC's location after this if I don't find her. Gonna save the third floor for last, because I know that's where I have to go. Oh, did not mean to engage with you, but whatever. We can take you out. Hopefully you don't have too many Pokemon. And of course, we do. Alright, well, I was planning on saving this for just such an occasion. Charlie learned Uproar when I was grinding, so she's gonna just use that the entire time. It locks you in, but it's a 90 power normal type move, and with Stab, same type attack bonus, she's gonna basically wreck house with every single thing that this guy throws out. Because that is just how strong she is against these things. Granted, he doesn't exactly have a good team with him. Just all these Zubats. But, yeah, Charlie's got this. Gonna get a lot of speed EVs, that's for sure. Let's see here. Come on. Just send out your Zubats. Watch them go down to my rampaging ostrich. And we can move on. Come on. Okay, so you had one brat and like 3 bats. Okay, just gonna use Tri-Attack. A bit weaker than Uproar, but doesn't lock me in. Personally, I like it better because it has, I believe, a 10% chance of burn, a 10% chance of paralysis, and a 10% chance of freeze as well, so pretty good. It gets a bit nerfed on Dodrio later when it becomes a special move after the physical special split, but beyond that, it's pretty good. And damn it, I did not need to trigger you. Okay, well, we got a bit more fighting to do. I was hoping not to have to do so much fighting, but oh well. Let's see here. No, I think I'll just swap to Darwin, because you're a special attack EV giver, and got more than a voltage orb, making your electric attack useless, and I did not mean to select that. I'm hashing way too quickly because I want to get through this, but oh well. Took care of him nonetheless. Okay, let's go. Oh. I'm not going to make contact with you because you probably have static, and this is still a gen when electric types could be paralyzed, so I want to avoid that. Okay, there we go. And now a Magneton. This should be pretty good. Let's double kick you. I don't no, okay, well, you survived for now, but there's not really much you can do. You mainly learn electric, and of course you did. Okay. Let's just... And Sonic Boom. Okay, well that's only 20 damage. Nothing I can't heal off. Probably do that right now. Now that I've beaten Jerry. Bag. That's one thing that I don't like about all this. I did buy the yellow flute from the Rocket Game Corner, basically an infinite flute that heals confusion, much in the same way that the Poke Flute cures sleep, but unlike the Poke Flute, it will only work on my side of the field. I don't get how that works, but whatever. Crap, almost walked into that guy. Gonna open up these. Okay, he's alone there, so nothing there for me to go get. This woman. Not with Team Rocket. Okay, she's the one with Thunderwave. I believe this is the second floor. I'm not entirely sure. I'll wait for this guy to turn because I don't really need the experience. Okay. And let's... Yep, that was the second floor, so we've basically been through everything. There's still a third floor to explore, and we do have a fight that we have to do, unfortunately, but we can easily take care of that guy. Now I will not quit messing with you. You guys keep on pulling this stuff, and I feel the need to mess with you. Come on now. Okay, Tri-Attack should be able to handle this. Let's go, Charlie. Gonna swap. Because I probably should have... Pyramid is going to be the main tool that I had in mind for the next gym, along with Maverick. But Pyram is going to be the main one of the two. And then because she has Shadow Ball and the next gym is a Psychic type gym. Let's send in Abdol. He hasn't gotten much screen time since we defeated the 4th gym. I'm on in Flamethrower. I do want to get Abdol up because once he hits level 49, he'll learn Extreme Speed, which will be a pretty solid priority move for him. +2 in priority and 80 power, normal type move, so pretty good. Think of it as a stronger quick attack. Okay, with that, we have that. I'm gonna come back here because I know that one of these paths leads me the correct way. I want to just make sure that I've gone through everything. Okay, can't get in there. Not gonna bother with. Well, I can get in there, but I'm not gonna bother with it. I think this is the one. Yep. And as you can see, some jerk is waiting for us. So let's quickly swap things around. And actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'll take him on. What took you, Seipher? Haha, I knew you'd turn up if I waited here. Dude, you could have stopped this. You clearly are the closest trainer to me in power, yet you're wanting to just sit here and wait for me. You are just the worst. I mean, come on. Well, I'm gonna bring you back down to reality because you deserve it, quite honestly. Fully evolved his Pidgeotto into Pidgeot, so it's a bit stronger, but not by much. One Thunderbolt should do it. That quick attack was pretty much all he could do with that thing. So Darwin. Gonna send out Gyarados. Are you just trying to lose and waste my time? I mean, come on. First the flying type, now the water flying type. I mean, come on. Like you don't want to win. Okay, what's next? You're making this too easy, Blue. Rowlith. Okay, well, I'll just... You know what? I'm gonna stay in. I know that I probably should do something else, but better than getting the attack drop on someone else that could probably use the attack. Thunderbolt should be able to handle this. Yep. Probably too strong for him at this point. Now his Alakazam. Okay, well, I'm gonna send in Maverick. I know Maverick probably isn't as strong as this thing, but I wanna just get him in for this because I'm pretty sure that this thing has glass defenses just like mine. Okay, wasting time with Calm Mind, I can easily take you out with one move. There we go. You have, ever since I've gotten everyone powered up, you have not really been a threat, and you really thought that you could take me on with this. You should really go back to Pallet Town, maybe trade out Pokemon training for being one of your grandfather's aides. Because you clearly overestimate your abilities while underestimating mine. Oh, you managed to survive. Big shock. Well, I'm just going to use the Poke Flute to cure that off, while you more than likely heal up your Venusaur because it's the only thing that you have left. The only reason you survived is that I was 2 levels below you. If I was just 1 level higher, or if I got a low roll there and get a higher roll this time, you're just gonna get slaughtered, but you know what? I'm just gonna use Ember. Oh, I figured he might not heal it. If he didn't heal it the first time, and then he was likely not gonna heal it then. So now we have taken care of that. I am ready for Boss Rocket. You clearly wouldn't have been able to. Well, Seipher, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokédex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? You're a jerk, and you really have an arrogance issue. I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Seipher, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. Get out of here, you... Okay, well, with that, I'm going to quickly swap to Aram, because I think that she'll be... This guy you want to talk to, it's the other NPC. You receive a Lapras from him, and I am going to name her... You know what, I don't really have a name in mind for this, so probably just going to go with this for right now, for just the sake of being quick about it, and after that, I will quickly move on to... Oh, one more battle. Two more battles, rather. Because there is someone else I have to fight here. And you can see him right there. Okay, a Cubone. Well, that's dark. How'd you get him? Oh well, nothing I can't handle. Aram will easily. Or so I thought. I remember... Actually, facing down a Cubone with Param reminds me that for the longest time that everybody believed that Cubone was just a baby Kangaskhan with its mother's skull on it, but I think that they're not exactly looking at the right picture. That skull doesn't look anything like a Kangaskhan. Okay, and a Marowak, that's even worse taste considering you. Alright, well, let's just use Strength, because I'm pretty sure that should be able to handle it. Dang, you've got some pretty good defense. I don't remember you being able to take hits all that well. Well, let's just do another Strength. Okay, we're almost done here. And a Drowsy, okay. That's probably what Team Rocket issued you, and you just took the other ones from some trainer, or butchered some of those Marowak and Cubone's families. I mean, you did it to the Marowak that we found in the Pokemon Tower. That was a ghost. Okay, with that, there's just one more door in our way, and we can take on Seipher. So we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Giovanni, you didn't manage to even do much to us last time. What makes you think that you're going to be able to do much this time? Starting off with a Nino Reno. Okay, well, I know that I'm probably going to get poisoned from this, but Fake Out only works this turn. And not, so I know I can just use Shadow Ball to not make direct contact. Okay, lowered your special defense, not going to help because Ghost is physical for whatever reason, but one more Shadow Ball should take you out. Now that that's good. We can... Oh, sending out Nidoqueen, eh? Well, I don't really want to do that with you, so let's send in Maverick. Hasn't really gotten to do much, and this is a ground type, just like Nidoking is a ground type, so Surf should easily handle you, even if you are 3 levels higher. Ooh, did survive, but not by much. I mean, Nidoqueen is very defensive, very tanky, so should be fine. And wasted turn with a Tail Whip, so not going to be a problem. Unnecessary crit is unnecessary, but okay. And let's see what we got here. And this one, okay. Don't have the Pokemon that I used last time for this, but might as well have a mirror match, see what we can do. And now that I've sent Param back in, Fake Out will work this time. And because we're faster, Fake Out will hit her first. Next we can use Brick Break. I know that it is weaker than Strength, but because it's super effective versus the regularly effective Strength, it should be stronger. Let's go with Strength now. There we go. Took care of his second strongest, and you know what? Let's leave Param in for this, because I don't foresee it being able to do much. Brick Break should handle it. Okay. Yeah, it's not... There's no danger here. We've taken care of him. Okay. That... We have defeated Giovanni for the second time. I gotta say, for the head of the Mafia, the head of the Pokemon Mafia, you would expect something a bit stronger. At least he's giving us some decent money. Blast it all! You ruined our plans for Silph. The Team Rocket will never fall. Seipher! Never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. Okay, well, you want to make sure to go talk to this guy. Oh dear boy, thank you for saving Silph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I'm rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. Obtained a Master Ball. That is a Pokeball that will work without fail. Can't be bought, only one in the game unless you win lotteries and other games and transfer them over. Let's just use an escape rope to get out of here because I don't feel like walking all that way. Forgot I was in the wrong bag. Let's use the escape rope. And with that, we have officially completed Silphco and are ready to move on. So, with that, I will end things off here. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.